Hi everyone, my name is Mare and this is my Flosstube channel, SinCity_cross-stitcher. This is going to be a Flosstube extra. This is not a regular Flosstube update. I just filmed one of those on Friday, September 19th. I believe it was Flosstube number 27. If you want to go check out my stitching progress, you can check out Flosstube number 27. But this is just an extra. I have this, I'll show you, I have this bucket of kits right here. So this video, the purpose of this video is to share all of my pre-packaged kits. They're not kits that I've put together, so they're not, I did not take a chart and add my own fabric and add my own floss and put a kit together. These are pre-packaged kits, so these are kits that came from a manufacturer like Dimensions, Janlynn, Busilla, Mill Hill, Satsuma Streets, and probably some other lesser known manufacturers. You know, they're ones that come with the floss, the fabric, sometimes the needle, the pattern, and then they are sealed up and sold in your, craft stores or local needle workshops. So these are kits that are they're pre-packaged, manufactured. I don't know what you would call them, but I have so many that I can't close my box, and I really want to be able to close this box. So this is an idea I've had for several months, and this box has been sitting over in the corner just waiting for me to have the time to finally film. So I ended up taking a day off from work today, and I just needed a mental health day and decided to film the video. So today is Monday, September 22nd. I probably will not upload this video for a couple of days because I did just put out my Flosstube video on Friday, so I don't want to inundate you with too much. So I'm going to go through these kits and I'm going to decide what I want to keep, what I want to pass along either to my viewers here on my channel or bring them to a freebie table at my next retreat. The last resort would be to destash them, but that takes a lot of time, which I don't have. So most likely I'm just going to, I'll share them with you all, or I will maybe share them at my cross-stitching group or at a future cross-stitching retreat and put them on the freebie table. And then there could be a chance where I don't want to get rid of any of them. But hopefully I can get rid of a few so that I can actually close my box. So, whoops, sorry, I didn't mean to shake that. So I'm just going to get started. Hopefully this won't be too long, but I have all kinds of kits. Some of these kits are probably from the late 80s and 90s, because when I first started stitching in the early 90s, that's primarily what I stitched were kits that you could get, at your local craft store. So this one that just came out, this is actually a recent one. I think I thrifted this one. So this is Dimensions. I can't adult today. So yeah, this is just a recent acquisition. I think it was probably like 50 cents or something. So I just purchased that one. I think I will keep that one for now. This is a Dimensions kit. You know what? This was a thrifted Dimensions kit, but there was no cover photo. But I could tell, like, the inside of the chart. This is actually, I don't know the name of it, but I think Sarah Stitchin' Mommy is actually stitching this one. It's got 4 quadrants. There's a bird nest, a hummingbird, and some butterflies. It came with the black Aida fabric and all of the floss. It was already opened, but nothing has been used or stitched on. But I will flash this really quickly so you can see what which one I'm talking about. I don't know what the name is. I don't even see the name. Oh, this is the Gold Collection number 3824, and it's called The Finery of Nature. So this one came from a thrift store. Everything is in there except for the cover photo. So I really like this chart. I hope I'll get to that one someday. Let's see, what is this one? This is a button and beads kit from Mill Hill. This is $19.95. Spring 3. And it came with some buttons. I don't think that I'm going to stitch this one. It comes with the perforated paper and the floss and everything, and I really like the buttons, but I don't think that I'm going to stitch this one. So I'm going to put this one in the giveaway pile. I think my sister may have given this one to me. It's so cute. I like this. I Want My Mummy. It's a whimsical, this is from Dimensions, Halloween Whimsies, and it's a little ornament. Comes with the perforated paper. It comes with the raffia stuff up here. So yeah, I think my sister gave this to me in one of our Halloween. We used to do Halloween Advent boxes every year, cross stitch Advent boxes. I think she gave this one to me. This is a Dimensions stocking. Everything is in it. I think this one is probably within the last year or two that I purchased this one. It is from 2002. But I think I may have purchased this one on Amazon. That's cute. I still have not stitched a stocking. This is one that my youngest had given me several years ago for my birthday. I think this is it's a printed canvas, purchased from Amazon, I think, but I'm not sure if this is one of the ones that, a lot of these are, I don't know about this company. I'll have to look into it, because I know some of these companies are, they're not good companies. They rip off other people's designs. I don't know about this one, but it is really cute. You know, he knows I love sunflowers, and he picked this one out all by himself. It wasn't on a wish list or anything. He just found it on his own. So I would really like to stitch this because he gave it to me. Yeah, so there's that one. Here's another stocking. This is another Dimensions kit. I really, really like this one. Came with a light blue Ada. This is called, I don't see a name or a number on this one. Skating stocking. 14 count Ada. Comes with felt, needle instructions, wool yarn included for the hanger. So yeah, this one is actually from 2023. Or that's when it was packaged, in October 2023. So yeah, I think this, again, this might be one that came from Amazon. Oh, here's another one. I love this one. Mason jar lineup. This is another Dimensions kit. That's so pretty. I love this. So these are all sitting in my box and kind of out of sight, out of mind. So I really need to start some of these soon. This is another Dimensions that I really, really love. The old vintage, like, sewing pattern. This one is called Simplicity Vintage, so it's like an old Simplicity pattern cover. This one is, this was probably, 47 cents from the thrift store. This is a Janlynn. It's called Ready, Set, Stitch. Friends. That's cute. Comes with the little hoop frame. This one, I don't know what year it is. I don't see the year on it, but I did purchase it in September of 2021. Whoops. The thrift store sticker has the date on it, but it was 47 cents. I don't know if I'm going to stitch this one. This is going to have to go in the maybe pile. This is an old one. This is a bookmark from, it says Charmer's Bookmark Kits. The Design Connection ink. This is a really pretty bookmark. I think this came from an antique store, but I really love this green bookmark. Usually when you see bookmarks, they're just white, plain basic Ada, but this is a really pretty green bookmark. And even if I decide not to stitch the dragonfly, I could stitch another design on it. So I'm going to keep this one. It comes with some gold-plated charms and some gold metallic floss in there. This is a thrifted find. This was 97 cents. This is a brand new kit called Dimensions Train Ornaments. I purchased this because my kids at one time loved trains. So I thought that would be a cute ornament to stitch for them, but I never did get around to it. It comes with plastic canvas. And all the floss. So that was really, really cute. Hopefully I'll still stitch it someday. You're never too old for trains, right? 2012 is the manufacturer date. This one, Dimensions Counted Cross Stitch. This is Patchwork Cow. This is from 1994. This one was actually given to me by a friend. I had a friend who was going through some cancer treatment many years ago, and I think that she was bored and looking for something to do while she is in the hospital. So she tried to pick up cross stitch and never really took to it. So she gave me like a box of, she had a bunch of bobbinated DMC floss and a bunch of kits, and this is one of the kits that she gave me. I don't think that I'm going to stitch this one, quite honestly. I think I'm going to put this in the giveaway pile. This is this a shepherd's bush? This is 1995 Charland Designs. Originally came from the Needlepoint shop in Charleston, South Carolina. It doesn't say shepherd's bush on it. The name of the chart is Guardian Angel. So I guess Charland Designs is who designed it. So look, it's like a band sampler. It's really hard to see in the photo, and it's even worse in the screen. It's hard to see what it looks like, but yeah, this is the kit. Yeah, I don't know that I'm going to stitch this one. I think this is going to go in the giveaway pile. This one is another thrifted find. I found this one in 2012. The price sticker was $1.50, and the date is May of 2012. So I've had this one for 13 years. It came with the frame, and here's the kit. So it's a bunch of kitties. Merry Christmas. So cute. Something Works. I don't know where this kit came from or who designed it. It just, you can't really see much. Something Works, and then Something Cats. But yeah, it's still all like saran wrap, shrink wrapped. So I'm gonna hold on to this one for a little while. Here's my the price sticker. So even if I don't stitch just this one, I mean, the frame will come in handy. This one is, I don't know, maybe this one is a shepherd's bush. It's a needle roll. Comes with the floss and the fabric. Yeah, it's shepherd's bush. I don't know the name of it. It's just a little needle roll. I think this was like an antique. When I got a lot of stuff from an antique store. This is an old one. Another Dimensions stocking from 1998. It looks like it was thrifted. A Pause for Claws stocking. It's on printed fabric. I mean, that's really sweet. Santa and Mrs. Claus, it's so sweet. I'm not a huge fan of printed. It's plastic. It's like a printed plastic canvas. Contains cotton embroidery thread, Persian wool yarn, design printed in full color on 14 mesh canvas, felt for stocking back. I wonder if I could, I wonder if it has like an actual chart so that I could just do it on Ada and not stitch it on the plastic canvas. I don't know. Has anybody had anything like this? Like, I would probably prefer to do it on Ada instead, and like follow a chart instead of the printed plastic canvas stuff. It might not even be plastic, but it is some kind of canvas. So I don't know. If anybody has done something similar, let me know. I don't want to open it. I mean, I don't want to open it in case I decide not to keep it. I know it looks like there's some kind of instruction booklet in there, but I don't know if it's like the actual full chart. It says easy instructions, including an alphabet for personalizing. So, yeah, I don't know if it has the actual chart in there or not. But if anybody out there knows, let me know. Oh, this was a freebie in the world of cross-stitching. I used to get that magazine for several years, and they would come every episode. Every issue would come with a free kit, and quite a few of them I did not keep, but I thought this was really cute. The giraffe bookmark. So I might stitch him someday. Oh, this one is another thrifted find. This is called Stitch and Send. It's a card. It's like a baby card, a baby sampler. Not a sampler, but a baby card. You can put their name and their date and just stitch the foot. It comes with pink or blue thread. So that's really cute. I don't know anybody who's having a baby right now that I could stitch this for, but maybe someday. Maybe someday I will. Here's another one of these. I think this is another cross-stitching magazine. I thought I could stitch that someday, you know, as a card to send to somebody. This is another thrifted find. Serendipity Designs. This is Pumpkin by Carolyn Meacham. It's cute. It's tiny. It's very cute. Here is another stocking. Apparently I had a thing for stockings, but even though I've never stitched anything like this. Let's see. This is 2007 Needle Treasures Sleigh Bell Santa Stocking. It's cute. I don't know if I would stitch this one, but I think this was a thrifted find because it looks like it's opened and then it was taped back shut. So, yeah. I don't know. I think this will be in the maybe pile. I mean, if I ever have grandkids and I want to stitch them stockings, it might be worth it to hang on to it. This is another thrifted find for $1. Looks like I found this one in 2013. Either that or my sister gave it to me. I'm not really sure, but it's a Daydreams. I've done a couple of these in the past. These are like, they come with glass. So this one has a designer matte, glass, and a stitchery. Create beautiful harmony in this easy weekend project. It's cute Santa. So it comes with that mat around it with the stars. It looks like this has been opened, so it comes with like the hanger to hang it on, the mat that you mount your stitch on, and then a piece of glass, and then all of the floss, the chart, and then plastic canvas to stitch it on. So it's the full kit. And yeah, I think I would like to stitch this someday. I mean, it is a bit dated. What did I say? 2001. But I mean, I love Santas, so, and it looks like it would be a pretty quick stitch and something different to do. So I think I will hang on to that one. Oh, these, I love these. I've seen a lot of people stitching these, and I actually thrifted this one. I either thrifted it or my friend Amanda had given it to me, but I love these so much. They're so pretty. It's called Christmas Village Ornaments, and there's a set of 6. So it contains thread, metallic thread, 18 count, Aida, felt, needle, and easy instructions. Those are really pretty. Definite keep. Here's another one. I really like this one. This is Jeanette Cruz Fishing Village. This is from, I don't see a date on it, but it is older, definitely older. Still looking for a date. Like, did I miss it? I don't see it, but it is definitely older. Oh, 2002. Oh, it's so pretty. Yeah, I definitely want to stitch this one. I've had this one for a long time, very long time, and it was one I think I thrifted. But it's from 2002 by Jeanette Cruz. Comes with the Aida and all the floss is already pre-sorted on the cards, which is always appreciated, because one of the things with the dimensions, I can't stand separating all of that floss. Yeah, I really like this one. This is another one that came from my friend Lynn, who was purchased a bunch of these kits, I think, when she was going through cancer treatment. This is a banner. It says friends make life perfect. That's really cute. 1998. Comes with the wire hanger and everything. So that's cute. It's really cute. I don't know if I would stitch it. I don't know. If I stitched this, like, I don't know who I would stitch it for. I know my friend Kim really likes cats, so maybe I could stitch it for her. Now, this is going to be in the maybe pile. This is another one. I think this one either came, actually this one might have come from my mom. Back in the 90s, and she used to, every Christmas she would give me a cross stitch kit for Christmas. And this may be one that she gave me, or maybe it came from Lynn. I'm not sure, but this is really pretty. Front door bow. That's really pretty. And the fabric that it comes with is already, like, has the banding on the side. So that makes it very easy. I really like this one. And it doesn't look like there's a whole lot of stitching. There's back stitching in it, but other than that, not a ton of stitching. So I could easily stitch that someday when I have the time. Here's another thrifted one. It's let me take this out of it. It came in a Ziploc bag. But this one is really pretty. This is designs for the needle, butterflies. So there's the floss and a needle, and the fabric looks like somebody already taped it off. They were getting ready to stitch it and then never did. Just looks like maybe they were trying to sell it at a yard sale, because it says embroidery kit includes directions, floss, and cloth, and they were trying to sell it for $2. Or no, you know what? This came from a thrift store, and they might have put that information on there. Maybe that's... I probably paid $2 for this at the thrift store. Let's see. Do I want to keep this one? It's pretty, but I don't know that I would stitch it. It's going to have to go in the maybe pile. Okay, this one is Bookmates. This was another thrifted find. Originally came from a store called Lee Ward's, which I've never heard of before, but this is hippo and alligator bookmarks. I don't see a year. It's 99 cents at the thrift store. MCMXCI. I know that's X is 10. What is C and I? I don't know. But the date is in Roman numerals, so I know some Roman numerals, but not all of them. So here is what's included. So you get the cardboard for the heads, and then the ribbon, the fabric, the floss to make these cute little bookmarks, hippo and alligator. Those would be cool for like a young child to make those for. What else is in here? Ivy and holly and ivy ornament dimensions. This was another thrift store find. Very pretty. This was another thrift store find. The Gold Petites collection, Kitten Reflections. This is super cute too. This is from 2010. And this Holly and Ivy one, 2012. So those are both really cute. Stitches and More, Seaside. This is an old one. 1999. I love lighthouses. I think, and this was a thrifted find, so it comes with like the rope here all around it, and which is right here, and then the floss and the Ada. It's really pretty. Let's see. This one, I think, well, no, it says 97 cents, so maybe I thrifted this one. Needles and Hoops, Stencil and Stitch. Having you as a special friend makes everything shine with gentle love. This is really pretty. And it comes with like the printed Ada, which is really cool. So really you just have to stitch the words and then the vines. It originally came from Michael's. And I think it was, is that 1989? 589? Is that what? I don't know what the copyright is of this. Just says copyright Needles and Hoops, all rights reserved. There is no date. But it is old, so maybe it's from 1989. But it's very pretty. And I think that would be a really quick stitch, especially since the fabric is printed with those flowers on it. This one, I love this one. I've had this for so long. This was a thrift store find. Back in the day, I used to find a lot of kits at the thrift store, at Salvation Army specifically. And I did actually sell some on eBay years ago, but some of them I did keep. This one is 1993, a Janlynn. It's called Wizard's Castle. That's so pretty. I really like this one. Someday. My kids were really into like wizards. We used to watch Merlin, the TV show, and they were really into medieval things, but not so much now as they're older. But I held on to this because I thought I could stitch it for them, and I never did. But still, someday maybe I can still stitch it. But there's a lot more in here than I thought. This is one that my mom had given me. It's a Janlynn. This is one of the ones, you know, I said she gave me one every Christmas. This is one that she gave me. I think this is designed by Ursula Michael. Yep. Ursula Michael. This is from 2002. So I guess she was still giving me kits probably up until I had my first kid and then didn't really have a whole lot of stitching time anymore. But I love all the bright, fun colors in this one. Here is another Janlynn Christmas cupcake ornaments. This is from 2011. They're really cute. My cousin, her nickname is Cupcake, and I thought I could stitch these for her someday. And I've had this forever, and I still haven't stitched them. But comes with all the fabric. So they're not perforated paper or anything, it's just fabric. You stitch it on the fabric and make it into the ornaments. So maybe someday I'll stitch it. I need more time in the day. This one is a Dimensions. This is a thrifted find. I can't find a name. But it's a baby sampler. So it does have all the floss. I don't know if the fabric is in here. Let me check. No. There's no fabric, it's just all the floss. So I don't know that I would ever stitch this one, to be honest with you. I think this is going to go in the gift. It's really cute. It really is, but I think it's going to go in the gift away pile. This is another World of Cross Stitching. It's Time for Tea. It's a card that you can make. This is another World of Cross Stitching reindeer bauble kit. Make that cute little ornament. This is an angel ornament. This is Angel Ornaments Star Santa Holiday Time. This originally came from Walmart. You make this little clothespin angel. It's cute. This is definitely dated. When was this? Made in the USA. I don't see a date. But it is old. Let's see, here's another World of Cross Stitching. You can make all these cute little mice tags, Christmas tags. This is another World of Cross Stitching. This is a Doreen Jones. 2 wooden charms inside, so it looks like there's 12 charts. It looks like more cards that you can make. And there's supposedly 12 charts in there, but these are the 2 that are on the front of the packaging. I think this one, I think my friend Amanda gave this one to me. Designs for the Needle. Joyful Noise is the name of the pattern, and it's from 1987. So that's cute. I don't know that I would ever, this is really dated. I don't know that I would ever stitch that, to be quite honest. I think that's going to go in the giveaway pile. Let's see. Oh, this one is an Amish quilt. This looks like another thrifted find. 1993 from Cross My Heart. It comes with the little hanger and the fabric and the floss. That's really pretty. Amish quilt. Let's see. Pick up the speed here. This is another World of Cross Stitching. This was like a calendar, so there's 12 different patterns in there, and it comes with this little stand so that you can display each month. So that's from World of Cross Stitching magazine. This is really cute. This was a thrifted find a few years ago. This is Country Collectibles called Bunny Love. I just really like that frame. It comes with the frame. So even if I don't stitch that bunny, I can use that frame for something else. This was originally 49 cents. Whoops, sorry. Didn't mean to share the chart, but I paid 97 cents for it. Yeah. Here's another bookmark. I don't think I'm going to stitch this one. This is really dated. This is 1989. I mean, I guess I could change the colors, but I think this is going to go in the giveaway pile. Here's another World of Cross Stitching, an rainbow card, Shine Rainbow Bright. Here is, I don't know, free quality cards for Easter. You could stitch some Easter cards. I don't know where this came from. This is thrifted. This was a pouch, you can stitch this pouch, but it didn't come with any instructions. It came with all of the floss, but no instructions. So I think because it's printed, you basically just have to match up the floss to the outside. So that is super cute. I really need to. I've had this one for years. I do need to stitch on this one. This I bought because I was going to stitch it for my friend Kim, who loves cats, and it's been a couple of years. I still haven't stitched it, but it's really pretty. I love the colors in this one. This is a DMC kit from one of the craft stores. I don't know, Michael's or Hobby Lobby or something. The manufacturing date, 2019. So, yeah, I've had this for quite a while. Let's see, here's a Busilla kit, some bookmarks. Actually, there's only floss and fabric in here. I think I may have stitched one of these for a friend of mine. So I don't really need to keep this. There is no fabric, there's no more, I guess I used the fabric, but there is still some floss in here and the needle. So I guess this could be a freebie table thing. Here's another World of Cross Stitching. This one is so cute. Stuck to another one. Country Companions. That's really cute. And then Fantastic Fox. Getting down to the bottom of this box. So this is a card for a teacher, a special teacher. I don't think I'm going to stitch that because pretty much my kids are grown and out of school. The card is nice, but I do have quite a few cards. So I think I will just keep this kit all together and it'll be a giveaway or freebie table, something like that. Here's another cupcake. This is an apron that I had planned to stitch for my cousin. Never got around to it. I think part of it was because when I purchased it, I didn't realize that it was printed. And again, I'm not a huge fan of the printed cross stitch. So I think this is going to be a giveaway or something at some point. Here's another one of those Daydreams glass textured needlepoint, it's called. This one's sunflower. This could be a giveaway, but it's very heavy, so I don't think I'd want to put this in the mail. So this would probably be a freebie table. Called Crystal Creation. It's petite in glass. Okay. These were like dollar store finds. I don't think I'm ever going to stitch these, but I was just so excited to find cross stitch at the dollar store, but it's like an alphabet. So this one has A through L. This one has M through Z, so you can stitch your initial and put it in the hoop. This one fell apart here, but I don't think I'm ever going to stitch those. Let's see. This is from the Cross Stitcher magazine, not World of Cross Stitching, but Cross Stitcher. This is really cute. I like that little bus. Comes with felt, I'm guessing, to back it with. And then these are really old traditions, cross stitch. These are really old ornaments. Probably thrifted these. I don't think I'm going to stitch these. Here's Somebody Loves You. This is a Janlynn, another really old one from, I don't know, no date on it, but it's an ornament kit, so it comes with the ornament, and then it's a couple of bunnies kissing. This is actually how I think one of the very first cross stitches I ever did was something in a hoop like this, and it was a teddy bear, and it was for my husband, and it was something similar to that, but I don't know that I'm going to stitch this one. Okay, just a few more in here. Oh, this is really cool. This is a Mona Lisa bookmark. I thought that was cool and different, and I actually found this this was from an antique store. It comes with like the fabric and whatnot, but that's really cool. Here's some tags that I was going to stitch for Christmas gifts. It comes with 3 designs, or you can create your own, but again, I have a friend named Kim, and I think that's what drew me to it. I was like, oh, I'll make her a tag and put it on her gift. Never did. This one is super old. I don't know, mini beginners count. It says a cane. It comes with a little hoop and the fabric. Oh, 1978. Holy cow. I don't know where. This could be a thrifted find, I'm guessing. We have Ada, enclosed the Ada fabric, cross stitch with 2 strands of floss, back stitch with 1 strand of floss, designs by Gloria and Pat. Comes with the hoop, the fabric, the needle, the thread. Keep that one. This is another dollar store one that I found years ago. I'm probably not going to stitch that. And then this is another World of Cross Stitching, some fun gift tags. I don't think I'm going to stitch this one either. It's cute little fruit with thanks a melon, I'm so grateful. Lime all yours, orange you sweet, love you very much. I mean, I could stitch these for my kids or grandkids if I ever have any, but it's probably going to go in the giveaway. Okay, so that bucket is done, but I have a few more in this basket. These are more recent. I think this is the Christmas cactus. I really want to stitch this one. I think I picked this up a couple of years ago when I was at Stitch New England. You saw this one recently. This is one that my mom sent me for my birthday. Letty Stitch. It was on my wish list. I really love the vintage Halloween. So I would really like to start, maybe I could start it this year and then make it a goal to stitch one every year. This is a hands-on design. I got the whole kit. Forgot where I purchased this exactly. I think I purchased this from the Jingle Ball. I think, yeah, the kit was an exclusive for the Jingle Ball last year. So, I mean, look how, there's like hardly any stitching. I really need to stitch that one. I don't know what that is. So this is a Rose of Sharon. I think this is one that my friend Amanda had given me. I think she probably found it at a thrift store. It is pretty, but I don't think that I will stitch this. It does not come with the fabric that I can tell. It says includes charted design and directions, hardanger, muslin floss, needle, quilting thread, hardanger, huh? Oh, that's the 22 count, I think. This is from 1998. It says it has the hardanger in there, but I don't see it. I don't think I'm gonna stitch this one. I'm gonna go in the gift away pile. This one is a recent purchase. I just got this from Silver State Stitch Shop. It's from JBW, and it has like all of everything you need to finish this, except for the paint. You have to paint it, but there's the fabric and the little form. So that's really cute. I like that one. These are some Satsuma. I think I picked this one up at the at a freebie table. So there is nothing. I have black perforated paper, and I'm sure, is the floss DMC? Yes, it's DMC, and I have a bunch of different beads, so I can easily stitch this one, even though it doesn't come with anything. This is a kit, Wise Guy, got from Silver State Stitch Shop. Super cute, love him. He's a recent purchase. Here's another Satsuma Street kit. It has all this stuff in it. Here's this one my friend Barb gave me because she knows that I love lighthouses. So it's Janlynn, called Serenity Lighthouse. That's so pretty. Love that. Here's a Shepherd's Bush kit. I think this was a antique store find. A sheep. A shepherd's sheep is what it's called. And it comes with like a little frame, some beads, the floss. Originally $20, but I think I got this at the antique store and a lot of things for really cheap. So I don't know if I'm going to stitch this one. I'll have to pull the pattern out and look at it closer because that picture is so tiny, it's hard to really see. Here's another World of Cross Stitching, or no, this one's from Cross Stitcher, and it's a happy birthday card. Actually, if you watched my last video, my sister Julie she stitches me a birthday card every year, and I said that I really need to start doing that for her. So this would be a cute one. It comes with the card. You just have to stitch the flowers. So that's really cute. Maybe I'll do that one for her. I have a bunch of Mill Hill kits in here. Well, not a bunch, a few. Some of these are really old that I've had for quite a while. This is from Thistle Needleworks. I probably ordered this one online, but way back in the early days, in the 90s, I was really into doing like these Mill Hill pins. I just never got around to doing this one, but it's got all the stuff in it, so have to do that one someday. These I bought a year or two ago. Timberland Santas. This is Scotch Pine Santa. I'm actually stitching a Scottish Santa right now. Mill Hill. Well, I started it a few years ago, but I really need to get back to it. This is another old one. Trying to read what the name of it is, but it's covered by the price tag. But here's a cute little snowman, winter holiday collection. Oh, this one I stitched this for my son already, but I just still have more beads and floss, so I kept that all together. So this will probably, I don't know, I could probably keep the beads and use them for something else, or I could stitch this one again. I don't know, but it's really cute, and it was a quick stitch. I think I did stitch this during one of the Jingle Balls several years ago. This one is super cute. Pumpkin Kitty. I didn't even know I had this, but it's pretty old. I mean, the Mill Hill thing, it's all turned yellow, but it's so cute. Okay, I thought I had more Mill Hills, but I don't know where I put them. So this was one, I think this is the one that I got off the freebie table at a retreat that I went to in February. So I stitched, is this the one? Is it a dangler? Yeah, danglers. I stitched a Mr. and Mrs. Claus back in the 90s or early 2000s, and I found this one on a freebie table, so I was really excited to find that. This actually is not even, I don't know why this is in here, but this is like from the Sip and Stitch, Primrose Cottage Sip and Stitch. So it came with like all of the floss and everything. This is, for some reason, it's in with my kits. Oh, I bought this one a couple years ago at Stitcher's Paradise, so I really need to, I mean, look how small that is. It's not going to take much time at all, but that's really cute. And I guess that's it. I think I have more kits somewhere. I just don't know where. I know I have an autumn beaded Mill Hill kit that my youngest gave me several years ago. But I keep saying I'm going to start. Maybe it's in that big, huge Halloween bag of things that I kitted up myself. But that's all I have here in front of me. So let me know if you have any of those and you want to, like, we can start one together. If you have any of those and you want to start them, it might give me incentive to start some of these. I'm just going to pause, and I'm going to try to fit all of this stuff back in the box, and I will show that to you in just a minute. Okay, so it's still not quite closed. I mean, it's better than it was, and I did put extra stuff in here that was in the basket I had. And I did pull out a few that I do plan on stitching pretty soon, so it's still kind of full, but it's better than it was. So thank you so much. Sorry, I keep hitting the monitor. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, and I hope you enjoyed that. It was kind of fun just to go through, see what I have, and you know, I just have to get started on some of these. So let me know if you have any of these same kits, and we can stitch them together. Thanks a lot. Bye.